إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبد الله ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وخليله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. فقد بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها، لن يزيغ ولا يزيغ بعده إلا هالك. صلى الله عليه وآله وأصحابه أجمعين الذين اتبعوه في ساعة العسرة وعزروه ونصروه واتبعوا النور الذي أنزل معه. فاللهم صل على نبيك الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه البررة، واحشرنا اللهم بفضلك ومنك ورحمتك معهم، واجعلنا مع الذين أنعمت عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين، وحسن أولئك رفيقا. إخواني في الله، أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله العظيم، حيث قال ربنا سبحانه: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وكونوا مع الصادقين. اتقوا الله وكونوا مع الصادقين. وقال سبحانه: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم واخشوا يوما لا يجزي والد عن ولده ولا مولود هو جاز عن والده شيئا، إن وعد الله حق فلا تغرنكم الحياة الدنيا ولا يغرنكم بالله الغرور. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. We are tested in our worldly life in what we love and what we hate. What do I mean by this? It is not prohibited to love the things that Allah granted to you out of His favor, but it's prohibited to love what Allah prohibited, to love what Allah hates, or to hate what Allah loves. We know that the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam has been deprived from having a child until he became, with his wife, old. They were both old and they could not have child. Then Allah the Almighty, out of His bounty and favor, He sent the angels, giving Ibrahim and his wife a glad tidings of having a son. The wife of Ibrahim was astonished. She said, Ya waylata, woe is me. A'alidu wa ana ajuz? Shall I deliver a child while I'm old? وَهَذَا بَعْلِي شَيْخًا? And my husband is an old man as well? قالوا أتعجبين من أمر الله. The angel said, do you wonder regarding Allah's will and decision? رحمة الله وبركاته عليكم أهل البيت. The mercy and blessings of Allah over you, family of the Prophet. Ibrahim and his wife were very happy. You can imagine, after you reach the age of 60 or 80 or 90, you're giving the glad tidings of having a son. But Ibrahim was tested what he loves. He loved his son. As you, each one of you, each one of us is tested with what he loves. Another order, the first order is to allow Ibrahim having a son. The next order is to slaughter his son. That's not easy. So Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam preferred what is beloved to Allah than what is beloved to himself. That is a lesson to us. Do we do that in our daily life at night when we are alone? Do we prefer what Allah loves over what we love? So Ibrahim advanced, preceded what is beloved to Allah than what is it beloved or what is beloved to himself. And he said to his son, Ya bunayya, inni ara fil manami anni adbahuk. Oh my son, I see in the dream, and we know that the dreams of the prophets are revelation. Anni adbahuk, that I'm slaughtering you. Fanzur madha tara, see what you can do. Then the righteous son, the fruit of his righteous father, didn't say, that doesn't make sense. Didn't say, that is unreasonable. Didn't say, does God give such command? He said, Ya abati fa'al ma tu'mar, satajiduni insha'Allahu min as-sabirin. Oh my father, do what you're ordered to do. You will find me, insha'Allah, among those who hold fast. فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَا. Being a real Muslim is not based or bound on what's written in the court for you, that you're Muslim. Yes, this is something that had been written the moment you were born. We know that a person is born as a Muslim. But in many of those who are Muslims, their behavior is against Islam. So look what Allah said. When they submitted to Allah, and that shows that the Muslims' conduct is to submit to Allah. How many people, they do not declare rebellion by their tongue, but their behavior expresses their rebellion. They are not submissive to Allah by the behavior we can see with them. Allah says riba is haram. Then they go ahead and deal with riba. Is that Islam? Do they deserve what Allah attributed to Ibrahim and his son? فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَا. If you want to translate it literally, when they became Muslims, فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَا means when they submitted to the command of Allah the Almighty. The son was ready. He had given his neck ready to be slaughtered for the sake of Allah. Both of them, they preceded what Allah loves over what their souls love.